Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Rex. Where's the bottle? Already.
It would be helpful to have a bottle there.
I'm on the muscle memory of this.
This is from Alex Croy.
Alex Croy, you magnificent
Bastard.
Yeah, there's.
Like, wait, did you see my new move? I'm trying. I'm doing this
That's
during the bastard.
pretty lazy. That's
No,
just-
it's as opposed to like the straight shot.
But it's it's impact, it's explosive. It's
Yes, you're explosive, and I'm the long finish.
Yeah, that's not what she said. Hey, Rex and Daniel, happy 2020. Saw this for $25 locally and had to try. Interesting enough, I figured the tribe would enjoy your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a dad joke in there. Did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense.
I like that one. I actually remembered that one just out of thin air the other day on my own and told it to my boys, and Jackson thought it was the funniest joke he'd ever heard. Because he loves that kind of thing.
He's how old?
He's 12.
Yeah.
So, this is from our friends at Ironroot.
Yes, wait a minute.
This is a moonshine.
Oh, they're new make.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had their new
But this is specifically called Carpenter's Blue Moonshine.
What's with the bottle? Are you seeing this?
I know, it's got the color tint with the,
It's
right.
like, is that... It's got like the gradient type of deal, like a ruby red base, and then right on, just kind
fancy
of
schmancy.
All right.
Because if you're not going to age your whiskey, you want to make the bottle fancy.
Yeah. So we
Now, keep in mind, we can give these guys as much crap as we want.
we can
The Licorice Brothers are friends of ours.
Yeah. So I'm looking for things to pick on here.
Yeah, so Jonathan said...
It's like a sweet musty new make.
Yeah, like for example, I said, hey, Jonathan, I texted Jonathan, what's the mash bill on this thing? And he said, I don't know. I'm going to have to go look it up.
You know what I think?
Huh.
I think Jonathan, he doesn't actually do any of the distilling, any of the decision making. I think he's just a beautiful, beautiful ginger, and they use him as a figurehead.
Yeah.
They just prop him up. He's the
He
show.
stands in front of the still
He's the show pony.
and moves levers.
Because you know those gingers, they move product.
They're they move product.
Just put a ginger out front and
Yeah, bam, flies off the shelves. So this is 86% yellow dent, 5% Bloody Butcher, 3% Vienna malt,
okay.
and then 3% hard red winter wheat. That's
What?
4 grain.
Vienna malt. I've never even heard of Vienna malt.
It's malt from Vienna.
It's too early for this, man. I mean, it's like the first video of the batch.
is.
And it's 9 a.m.
It is. It's so early.
All right, so new makey sweet, and then there's like a little bit of a fruitiness to it. It's a fruity sweetness on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what they say it is. This is a musty sweetness, though.
That's what it's
like overripe.
Yeah, it's new makey. That's par for the course for new make.
It's pungent. I mean, this is copper pot distilled, not column distilled.
What's the proof?
Copper pot new make.
The proof is 45%. Okay. 45% ABV. It feels like it's about 45%.
That tastes nice.
It's a balance between the new make mustiness and like the fruity desserty sweetness.
Yeah, that's unexpected. So the funk I'm getting in the nose,
Yeah.
I can't find it on the taste at all.
Yeah, so
There's an aftertaste that's kind of sickly sweet.
I think it was Jared Hempstead from Balcones, the master steward. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he was saying as we were getting into making our own whiskey, he was saying the new make, yes, it will change drastically,
Right.
but if you don't like the intrinsic quality, the character of that new make,
Right.
you're not going to like what it turns into.
Right.
Right.
So if you really are like, oh, that's terrible, then you're not going to like the finished product.
Yeah.
No matter, you can't age that problem out.
You can't fix it with wood and time.
Now the malt, the nose, I think would go away in aging, but this taste is actually kind of nice.
But what we did find is back in the day, some barrels that we had, they just weren't turning into anything that we felt was special or interesting. We ended up fixing a barrel with finishing it, like a Hail Mary type of thing. So finishing can cure, it can forgive a lot of sins there.
It added a lot of flavors, that finishing, that it just filled in a bunch of gaps.
Okay.
I'm going to add some water to this, but there's a weird, like a melon, and it wasn't chocolate, but it's headed the direction of milk chocolate. This like creamy roundness and melon.
Okay, you were saying melon, and I could do like a sweet, not quite honeydew, add like the taste of the melon as I'm smelling a little bit of sourdough bread.
Yeah, okay, yeah, bready.
Yeah.
Maybe bready and not, but there's my brain said chocolate for a split second, but now it's gone.
Oh, that water changed it a lot.
The water added the mustiness into the palate.
It buried the sweetness too.
Yeah.
And it lifted up that.
It now matches the nose more.
It does.
That's
Do we
interesting.
have something you compare this to?
Yeah, I'm going to compare it to their bourbon that just won best bourbon in the world.
Yeah.
Now, it's not the same mash bill.
Yeah.
But it's the same guys.
Same guys.
And it's a bourbon. It's still corn, right?
It's kind of hard to get your hands on this these days.
Yeah. It turns out
You win best bourbon
when you
in
win
the
best
world.
bourbon in the world, your whiskey flies off the shelves.
Oh.
Because you're a ginger.
That's why.
Troy.
That's why. They should have gone in blind with the makers, because I know this is what happened. They saw those beautiful, beautiful ginger. And they're like, I don't care what he's pouring.
I'm having it.
That's
There was a whole lot of...
They go in blind with the bottles. They have to hide the gingers.
Yeah.
It's an unfair advantage.
There was a whole lot of judges all sitting at tables, and then Jonathan walked through with a glass, and all the judges waited until someone came back over, and they're like, I'll have what he's having.
When I see a ginger, I just have to sit down. Not out of deference.
Just to keep it from being socially awkward.
All right. Yeah, I mean, this is...
Ooh.
So there's that...
Now, this is the Harbinger XC. This is a finish.
I know this is different mash bill and all that stuff. I can find like a caramel ethanol on the nose, much more so than on this new make. What's the proof on here? It's 45%, 90 proof. Okay. So much more of like a darker, more saturated, oily oak character.
I'm trying to look up what Jonathan told me about the Harbinger, and I cannot.
It's like a poured molasses all over an aged piece of oak.
Yes, absolutely. There's a density to this thing, and it's very much woody at the same time.
Yeah, but it doesn't get, on the nose at least, it doesn't get overbearingly oaky and woody.
And this, look, this bottle
is present, but it's balanced up against some nice sweetness.
Man, this is only 24 months old.
Oh, and this. Ooh. Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of
man.
different corns, and it's a rye base, and then proofed down to 45.
You know what? Again, this goes to the point we've been making fairly recently.
A rye accent.
You can have a whiskey in the fairly low 45% ABV, 90 proof territory.
Yeah, right? And still have character.
Tons of character.
Yeah, this happened. What was it recently? We tried something. Went. There's no way that's 40.
Right.
It was an Iowa's Green Spot.
Okay.
You're like, I do not remember Green Spot being 40%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's still plenty of flavor to be found with some whiskeys. Even, here's the thing, this is 2 years old. In the grand scheme of whiskiness, this is a young whiskey.
It's a baby.
And the proof is pretty low, but there's like a tremendous amount of flavor in
This doesn't taste at all like it's young.
It doesn't taste like...
It doesn't taste like the new make.
Same distillery,
Carpenter,
it's a different animal.
Yeah.
It's a comparison. It was just an elaborate justification for us to pour this whiskey.
Yeah, because ever since they won, I haven't gotten to pour a glass of this.
Yeah.
And I've been wanting to.
Vincent Hayes, has Rex ever thought of doing voiceover work for commercials and such? I have before.
Yeah.
Right? It's not out of me shopping my talent.
Yeah.
It's just out of convenience.
So here's
There's an audio production guy, and he'll call me over sometimes.
This is a funny story on here. So I discovered this on this campus, but there's a guy on campus, Dave Nevlin, who does a all day long, 40 hours a week radio commercial production. Mm-hmm. And whenever he's looking for people to play parts or say lines, and he's trying to get out of his normal people who he uses, you'll get a random text from him while you're walking around campus. Hey, can I use you for this voiceover thing? So I was walking along somewhere, and I said, I went and recorded these things. And then like 2 weeks later, some guy came to my shop and he's like, hey, you're on my commercials.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, what? He's like, I own a jewelry store in the Northwest, and you're on my commercials now. And I'm like, wait, I'm on, what is it? He said, you said this. And I'm like, oh, I did record that with Dave the other day. And it turns out now it's being played to like 500,000 people.
Right.
And, well, that's weird.
No, there's been some awkward situations where they'll have me read some lines and then they'll turn it into an ongoing campaign.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
You need to find a similar voice somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore.
Rex Williams, big question. After Zerpoli, who's your favorite mod? Definitely not. We got the...
Definitely not Jeremy Sims.
Definitely not
our
Jeremy.
other mod.
Oh, Jeremy asked this. Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah.
Terry, if you could make sure you escort Jeremy out to the parking lot with a cardboard box.
With the cardboard box. Are you putting them in the cardboard box, or
That's what you do when you get shit canned.
you go live in a
Put
cardboard
your
box?
stuff in a cardboard box.
Oh,
Walk of shame out to the party.
yeah, the walk of shame. You know what? The irony is, he's working from home in Australia, I think, so he's gonna have to like pack up his house,
Right. I think
into a cardboard box.
Zapoli's like in Jersey. Terry Dolan's in Ireland.
Yeah,
We don't have anybody local because if they're close to us, they know we're not special.
that's true.
All right. Yeah, they're making some really good stuff here, but we're biased.
Shocker.
But apparently other people agree. Best
Yeah,
part
they
in the
do.
world. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, a fight for a friend.
Steal me, steal your lover's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.